It's honestly, it's what I'm most curious about too.
Let's
I'd love to
start
see
with
some escape
mode.
mode.
All right, let's go straight for escape mode. No messing around here. All right, so yeah, interesting thing about escape mode is it's our newest mode, and every time I demo it, it goes completely differently.
Really?
It's very unpredictable. It's kind of like your worst nightmare when it comes to demoing.
Well, that's kind of, it sounds like the worst nightmare comes to demoing, but kind of the best case scenario when it comes to the actual gameplay mode.
Yeah, it's quite unpredictable. Yeah, I mean, so it does. So to give you some background, this is how it opens. You arrive by a prisoner jail bus. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, we got it. It's fine.
Yeah, so this is me down here. Right, and
oh, that's great.
Dressed as Mario.
Dressed as Mario, yeah. You can thank
we
our
don't know
artists for
why.
that.
Yeah. That's Chris. Whenever you come into the prison, you come in your civilian clothes, and our artist just thought it was really funny to dress Chris and me as Mario and Luigi. So
Nice.
whenever we end in someone's
Last
prison
time it was
suite,
Santa and an elf, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And then various characters. So you get the inverse experience, right? In that you're brought in by the guard, handcuffed, and taken to your cell. You don't know where your cell's going to be. You can see there's a fog of war as well, that you actually can't see anything, and it's all black and white.
Right.
So you can see that your visibility expanding as you go around corners.
And did you make this prison? Is this your personal design?
This
or?
is one of our test prisons. I didn't
Okay.
make this. I think it's originally a Steam Workshop prison that we have made use of for its excellent potential for demoing escape mode and for things going disastrously wrong.
Great.
It's a good question that you ask, because we can obviously, any of the prisons that we've got in the Steam Workshop, we can use for escape mode.
Yeah.
So we joke sometimes that we've spent 5 years creating the level editor for escape mode, basically.
That is essentially how it is. I mean, it began life. So this is me, and I control me by WASD, and I can just walk around.
Even just like having watched so much Prison Architect, like just seeing you control an individual character is like very weird. It's like
it is, isn't it?
In its entire development, I've literally never seen this moment happening in the game. So it is a huge thing for you guys to kind of just spring on the last update.
Well, there was a clue, actually. We can't remember which alpha it was, but because we've forgotten. Someone will tell us, I'm sure. But one of the alphas, Chris thought it would be funny if you had too many deaths in your prison as a game over event. You, as the warden, would go to your own prison, right? And you could like WASD around your own prison.
It was a punishment.
So it was a punishment.
It was a game over event, wasn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
You've been convicted of corporate manslaughter. As if you had too many deaths within your prison, and you would arrive at your own prison, and then you couldn't really do anything. You would just you would arrive in handcuffs, and that was kind of it. That was the joke. And then so we just went mad and expanded that into an entire game mode.
Wow.
Is there game sound? Do we have game sound working?
We do, yeah.
All right, good. That's cool.
They can
We
all
just
hear
can't hear it.
Yeah, we can't hear it, but the viewers will be able to.
That's fine then. So, what do you actually have to do? Well, I mean, the clue is in the name, obviously.
Right.
You have to escape.
And this isn't one of
You
the
either have
prisons
to
that
mode
Mark was
or
mentioning
escape.
earlier. One of the no-fence walkout prisons.
No,
No,
this isn't
this is
that.
a little bit harder
It's a
than
little
that,
bit
yeah.
harder than that. So you have to figure out how you're going to escape. So a simple starting point. Anyone that's played Prison Architect would know that a cleaning cupboard is one of the places prisoners can steal weapons, because it's where you can. There's loads of mops and things in here. That's the idea, and so you can snap the end off a mop, and it becomes a weapon. And this is genuinely what your prisoners will steal from cleaning cupboards,
Right.
if you don't keep an eye on them. It's like, well, there happens to be no guard in here right now, so I can click on this and pick up this club, and now I have a weapon. Right? And it's the same. It's always the same. Anything in the sandbox that your prisoners are able to steal, you can steal in the game.
So the whole contraband system and
It's all
the
there.
digging system. Can you tunnel as well?
Yes, you
can.
can.
That's
If
great.
you have
Show
a
you that,
sufficient
yes.
digging tool.
Right.
I'll show you that in a bit.
So we're
Didn't
nobody
mean
in
to
this.
get ahead of myself there.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
Yeah, that's okay,
let's
yeah.
get to the end. We're nobody in this prison right now. No one knows who we are. We don't have. And your prison, your reputation is is like the RPG system that runs through escape mode. So we're nobody at the moment, but we can upgrade our character with all of these different properties if we have reputation. And the way to get reputation is to be a maniac. Okay? Because other prisoners respect you if you are a maniac.
Right, of course.
So we'll be a maniac by beating up this cleaner who's been hanging around in here. Right, so if we just smack the hell out of that cleaner and then maybe wait. Actually, it's quite difficult without audio cues. I can't tell where the guards are gonna come in after us, right? So if we just smash this place up already, the theory is that other prisoners are going, oh my god, he's he's a maniac. He's only just arrived and he's already picking a fight with these guards, right?
And you're slowly getting where you have like that little +4 there.
We're getting, so that is our reputation slowly ticking up. It's kind of like experience points, but it's framed in terms of oh wow, that was good, wasn't it? Oh wow, I'll have some of that.
You beat him, yeah.
Yeah.
That other prisoner's just grabbing the keys.
Where did that guy go? We're following him.
We told you it was unscripted.
Where did he go? He's making.
Oh,
He's
he's getting
got.
speed up.
Go for it, man. This is your moment. No, you don't use keys as a weapon, you idiot.
Oh, you got knocked out.
So we got knocked unconscious, so it doesn't matter what happened to him. Right. So
Wow.
so what
So
happened?
were you going for the keys? Were you trying to grab those, or?
I was, but he picked them up too quickly.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's just a little bit of anarchy going on there. Another prisoner saw our fight, saw the opportunity to pick up the keys, and then made a run for it.
That's
all right?
great.
So we've been knocked unconscious. We're due 11 hours in solitary confinement now. And so rather than that being the only thing that we see in the remainder of this demo, we can choose to skip our punishments and go straight back to our cell. So we've served our 11 hours in solitary, we've been healed up, and we're ready to try again.
Is that an option in the actual game, or is that just
Yes,
a
it
dev
is.
command?
It costs you 1 reputation.
Okay.
So if you start a fight and only get 1 reputation point, you have to spend it to overcome your punishment. So there's a minimum level of trouble that you have to cause before it becomes worth your while. So now that we have some reputation points, so the idea behind skipping, I should mention, is that this is not meant to be a grindy game that takes hours and hours to play.
Right.
This isn't meant to be The Witcher or anything like that. You know, or
I think
Dark
you mean
Souls.
Gwent. This isn't meant to be
Yeah,
Gwent.
it's meant to be quick and fun, right?
Yeah.
And so we never want you to be sitting around bored. So with those points, I can upgrade my character. So these are the reputations that prisoners have in the sandbox. Some prisoners will arrive and they'll be very tough, and it means that they can withstand a lot more punishment in a fight. That'll make us last longer in a fight. Some prisoners can be deadly, and deadly means that you can, if sometimes when you punch guards, you will knock them unconscious immediately with your 1 punch, because you're like some kind of Bruce Lee psycho, you know? And they're good ones to get. You can get quick, which means that you can run around a lot faster. And you can see that already there's a little bit of RPG type stuff going on, so I think we'll go for quick. The other thing that you can do is, I need to go and find some other prisoners.
And have you switched to a red jumpsuit now, so you're like a high-risk prisoner?
Because we, yes, well spotted actually, because we beat the hell out of that guard and we're involved in a fairly major incident.
You're high security
We're
now?
considered maximum security now,
Right.
which means that the guards will respond to us differently. They'll, and it's just as in the sandbox, they are less forgiving and less willing to let you surrender.
Gotcha.
You know? Let's see. Oh, don't want to do that. I need to find some prisoners. There's some. So we've still got 3 reputation points left. So I can recruit other prisoners to join my cause using my reputation points. Right? Because I have a rep now, these guys want to join up with me. So this guy as well, let's have him too. So he's already deadly, it tells me in this right-hand tooltip. So you can see my guys have already got a little arrangement of stats, right? And so now there's 3 of us, you know? Now we can cause more trouble, and now we can get more reputation points by causing more trouble. In fact, I think we might just make use of this convoy of dead bodies walking past. But, there's too many guards, isn't there? Should we go for it anyway?
Yeah, go for it.
No,
anyway.
actually, I'm going to steal some weapons. Let's steal some weapons. Let's go up here into the workshop. The workshop is the worst place for contraband in the sandbox, and so the same is true in escape mode. We can steal hammers, we can steal knives, we can dig escape tunnels with a wooden. That's a wooden pickaxe. It's like the best escape tool you can get because it doesn't set the metal detectors off. You know. So in the meantime, we'll just go with some of these weapons. I think we'll tool up. So I'll take that, and I can switch guys with this toolbar. So now I'm controlling the next guy.
This is incredibly deep. Like,
It
this
is.
is way, way deeper than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
thank
cool.
you. Yeah. Well, it's Prison Architect.
Right.
Everything that we're playing off here
It feels like it
is
just
the
turned
sandbox.
the sock inside out, and it.
Exactly.
Did you find it conveniently kind of like worked? You like discovered like when you were making this, like, oh my god, there's this whole mode kind of.
It was like there was a tremendous amount of stuff already there for us
Right,
to
yeah,
play on.
yeah.
You know, when we were thinking about like what mechanism are we going to allow the player to get weapons, that already existed in the sandbox. So we're pretty tooled up now. Right, so I think this card doesn't really stand a chance.
But you're right. It was, you know, when the idea kind of came to us when we were thinking about it, it was like, oh my god, have we just created an entire
here we go.
other game?
Right,
You
let's
know,
have this guy.
that has the potential possibly to dwarf the first game. You know,
Yeah.
you know, that's we just don't know. It's not in the wild yet, is it? But you know,
Could
could it be?
And
There
you
are-
you can download maps through Workshop.
Oh
right?
shit!
Oh God!
No! Surrender! Surrender! Oh wow! Right. Well, two of my guys got shot there, and one of my guys is unconscious. So you remember I was saying earlier about how sometimes escape mode goes a little funny, you know?
So is that guy Clark now your main character?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
lucky
you
that
just carry on.
I was lucky that I recruited two other guys because my main guy, Delays, he's dead. He took a shotgun to the face,
And that would have been game over.
at close range.
If we didn't have anyone else.
Wow.
in
Yeah,
the posse.
but I still have one guy left, you know, so it's all fine. Skip punishments. All right, so now I've got one guy, and he looks a little bit sad, doesn't he? actually?
Aw.
His buddies died.
Where are his
Yeah.
buddies?
Oh, right.
But that's not going to stop him.
No.
All right, so shall we? What should we try?
Dig a tunnel, mate.
should we dig
Give
an
it-
escape tunnel?
Yeah, you can get.
Alright.
Yeah, see if you can get that
I'll
pickaxe.
spend some rep points. Quick, because I've got quick, I can hold down shift and sprint. I can go shh, just really handy. That's what I should have done when the armed guards arrived. I should have sprinted. You can surrender as well. That's why during a fight at any point, you can press space to surrender. That's there because you do have a good chance of running into armed guards. And obviously, you want the rep points, but the rep points are no use to you if you're, you know, a bloody stain on the floor.
Mate, you should demo surrendering because I think it's really funny.
All right, yeah. All right, well, I'll do an escape tunnel first.
Okay,
So here's so I picked up a wooden pickaxe. I'm actually going to take two, I think. Let's try this one as well.
Do they break? Is that why? Or?
Yes, they only last a certain period of time.
So I imagine you're not like hiding dirt in your pant leg and going out to the yard and like dropping.
No,
it
we
or-
don't. We don't go to that kind of level.
Okay.
That was in the feature list. Like that was going to be. Well, in the sandbox, the prisoners who were digging escape tunnels were going to drop little pools of like sand in the yard, and it would be a clue to you that,
Oh,
that
that's amazing.
somebody was digging a tunnel.
That's
we,
incredible.
We never
You
got
just
around
get
to
little
it.
piles of different colour, you know.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I've gone back to my cell, so I can pick up my my pickaxe and right click. That makes a tunnel. Let's see. Here we go. So now we're tunneling, you know.
So if you remember from the main game, when you lay big pipes, big water pipes, they're routes for prisoners to kind of
What's going
Shawshank
on?
their way through.
What happened to us there? I think we got
You got
beaten
knocked unconscious.
up. I think we got beaten up by a guy on the ground, and now I'm nervous. We've had a few bugs with escape mode.
Uh-huh.
Obviously none anymore because it's version 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Bug
Yeah.
free. But
Oh,
there we go.
yeah.
We're fine. Sometimes, not this time, but sometimes you could get buried alive because the workmen would come and fill in the tunnel and you would be stuck underground
Oh my goodness.
forever. And that was the end of your escape attempt.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how you do escape tunnels. So let's do...
And because we're in an outside cell there, which is quite close to the outside wall, we would have been out really quickly.
Yeah.
So anybody that
we were lucky
wanted
there,
to,
yeah, because we were right by the edge.
only a couple.
Oh,
more
so just
cells.
over that wall was.
Yeah, and that's it. We would have come out, and it would have won. But Chris
So-
wants to do a more exciting escape.
So playing escape
Well, I
mode
actually
kind of
did,
also can like tell you how you need to like shore up your own
Absolutely,
your own
absolutely.
prison.
Yeah, yeah. You
And-
discover the sources of where things have been stolen from. Maybe no one realized that that's where all the pickaxes were coming from. you know?
Can you cause the prison to like the warden to get fired by killing too many prisoners or stuff like that? Or
Now that's a good question. I don't
Bring
actually
down
know
the
the
whole
answer to that. I don't actually know the answer. Wow. Let's see.
and likewise, if as a warden you get sent to your own prison, can you now escape now that escape mode is in the game?
Yes, that happens automatically now. So
Cool.
what was previously just a silly punishment in which you couldn't do anything
Is now becomes
is now
escape
a
mode.
whole game mode in its own right that you can choose to play or not. It's kind of up to you.
But
I'm
they
just-
don't hire you back, I imagine, if you escape.
That's right. Yeah. You need to do your time.
Let's see. All right, I'm hiring some more guys so that I have enough.
That guy looks like Conan O'Brien, like straight up the redhead
a little
one.
bit, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at that. See if we can get him involved. So it's nighttime, isn't it? So I should probably go. Let's have him as well. I'm trying to make a bigger squad so that I can try something a bit more dangerous. So I'm going to cheat now. You don't mind if I cheat, do you?
No, please, for the sake of the stream.
Because obviously it can take you a while to build up your guys.
Yeah.
I'm just going to. Yeah, so these guys are all following me now. So I'm going to cheat and I'm going to dish out some reputation to these guys. So if you just imagine that we'd caused an absolutely almighty ruckus and upgraded all my guys, I'm going to give them all extra tough as well. Let's see. Tough, 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 tough. And maybe deadly, 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 deadly.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we're basically walking tanks at this point. And I'm going to cheat and make it daytime as well. There we go. So I happen to know on this map that there is an armory on the level. And the armory is down there. Okay, you see it there?
Yeah.
See where it says armory?
Yeah.
And this security room, that's what we've got to get through.
Oh, okay.
All right, but the good news is they might not focus all of their attention on me straight away.
Tool up, mate. Tool up.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll switch to, you reckon, all right, fine.
It's just up there, isn't it?
Mark thinks we should go in here and tool up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's have some wooden weapons.
So you're taking over a security
I'm going to try and get
outpost
through the security room. It's in the way.
with broken mop ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to lose. We're going to lose, right? This whole strategy, it's like rolling the dice, okay?
Okay.
Either we'll make it through to the armory and we'll be fine, and nobody will be able to stop us, or we'll all be killed in the attempt.
Yeah,
But
we're not
either
trying
way,
to take the security room. We're just trying to get through it to the armory. Once we've got to the armory, then we're going to take the security room and the rest of the
Well, then we
rest
won't
of the
need to take the
prison.
security room.
Yeah. So all we need to do is just hold them off while one of them gets through the gets into the armory.
all right, let's see.
Nervous.
Yeah, I know. Yes, let's see.
Here we go.
Now, in order to get through that door, I need those keys. There we go. I've mixed some keys.
Oh my goodness.
That's quick.
There we go. I'm in. I'm having that shotgun. I'm taking the hits.
By God.
All right, now we're talking. and now's when we channel our inner Hotline Miami fanboy. Right, and yeah, you can.
Is there friendly
Maybe
fire?
Can we go this way? Oh wow. No, our own team are fine. So this. Oh, you guys need to leave. Okay. All right, I think this is it. Let's try. Whoa, dear. Okay.
Wow.
So you can see our reputation points just go silly at this point.
Yeah.
because Now, well, I mean, what prisoner now wouldn't want to join in at this point? All right, so screw you, dog.
Aww.
Oh, I killed the dog.
Like you just
And
killed
with
like
that,
12 people, and then the dog
yeah.
dies, and we're like,
Just
well, how
That's the
could
way
you?
that-
That's how it works.
Yeah,
That's
you're
how
a
it works.
monster.
All right, come on. All right, okay. Well, this is actually going pretty well. All four of us are still here. So.
And like you said, this is not like you did cheat to get these
I
perks
cheated.
up, but this is not meant to take you like 8 hours to
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
this
no,
point.
no, okay, so this is where we might have a problem because there are armed guards out here.
Okay.
All right. In fact, what I'm actually going to do is just for redundancy reason, I'm going to go and pick up this shotgun. So I've got 2. Now 2 more. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Retreat. Okay. It's quite.
I've never seen you escape from this. I've never seen you
I don't
shoot
think
your
I've
way
ever.
out of this one.
Have I ever
No.
actually managed it? I need to be that guy. You.
Wow.
Screw you, workman. No, I'll let him live reflexively.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Still got
Yeah,
the
it's
keys.
good.
Come on, fellas.
Thank goodness for skeleton keys
That's it.
there.
What? Oh, what?
Oh, you got the last
No,
guy.
my guy's unconscious. Right, you're fired. I fired him from the squad.
Sorry, buddy.
There you go.
That's it.
That's great.
So there you go. 2 guys died, including me. So that's kind of a shame. And you get a score on how long it took you. So that's obviously 1 day, 3 hours of game time. So I cheated a bit there. But with 3 or 4 guys, causing a massive fight in the canteen is the kind of thing that will give you enough rep points to upgrade your whole squad to that kind of level. You know? That particular, and you could tunnel to the armory as well. One of the other options you could do, if you're close enough, is tunnel in the direction of the armory and then dig up into the armory and raid it that way. Or you can just dig an escape tunnel to the exit. You know? So there's several ways to escape.
So you escaped, but at what cost? As you died
My
initially.
own person was killed.
Do you get to choose your character at the beginning? Is there like an editor or?
You can do it from, yes, so under the names in the game list. So this is like, so we've got 20,000 people that paid extra to have their names in the game.
Oh.
And so I'm in there somewhere. I've actually had my character digitized. So there's me. And you just tick this little box that says, this is me.
Oh,
So if you're one of the 20,000 people that bought that tier, you can say, this is me. And then whenever you play this game mode, you'll transfer in as you with your bio and your physical appearance.
Very cool.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was significantly deeper than I was expecting. Like I was expecting to be much more of kind of like a small little side mode, but it feels like you said, if you wanted to specifically play the building part to design prisons for escape attempts, and
Should be interesting.
alternatively, like just wanted to play escape attempts, you could do that.
And there are 12,000 prisons on the prison architect Steam workshop.
Wow.
So, and you can, we even have a button in the menu that says pick a random Steam workshop prison for me.
Fun.
So you
my
have no idea
goodness.
what you're going to get. You might be arriving at somewhere that has a holding cell and a lake, you know?
Yeah.
And that might be a lot. You're rolling the dice. You know?
Yeah.
Somebody's already made a dedicated escape mode map, which has some sort of combination lock electronic device that you have to step on the floor, step on the pressure plates in the right order to open the doors.
I was going to say, these can become very puzzly, dungeony
Yeah,
almost things.
There's
if you
definitely
want to.
there's definitely a possibility for a kind of puzzle escape mode map where there's a little bit of a mystery about exactly what order to do things.
We've kind of joked that even though we're launching version 1 on Tuesday, escape mode is in alpha.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a joke, but it's kind of true, right? Because like with every other aspect of the game, as soon as it's out there in the wild next week, we'll start looking at how people are playing it and what we can do to kind of support the community to create prisons with that like dungeon element that you're talking about and things, and how we can set up the tags properly on Steam to, you know, really make it great fun for you to, you know which prisons are good to escape from.
Yeah.
And also like give feedback perhaps to people saying, you know, nobody has ever escaped from your prison. You know, wouldn't that be a great challenge? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, perhaps probably the game at the moment, I don't know whether it'd be possible to set it up so it is actually impossible. But, you know, if that were to occur...
You can make it very hard. If the guards have got tasers and there's armed guards everywhere, as soon as you cause trouble, you just get a shotgun to the face.
But I'm sure there's some Michael Schofield out there somewhere that will, that will figure out how
prison
to
break style,
figure out how to do it. Should we show